I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his fucking plan that I stand on my own 2 fucking feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east, and I'll settle on the ocean floor. Fuck! People know me by many names. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. Fuck. And you know how I know that I'll prosper, cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire. I'll stand in your fire, inspire the weak to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you. We're a coin with 2 different sides. When I was 37 years old, I shouted out into an empty room.
Hello, anyone there?
Into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized that there were no real winners, and there were no real losers in physiological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath, it was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win, it was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget that we are human beings. This is just a costume that we wear while we are awake. And for this lifetime, what does human even mean? Man, we are the only things on earth that don't really belong here. Furless skin that freezes in the cold, furless skin that cooks in the heat. Drown if we breathe when we are under the water, die if we don't breathe at all. Funny things we are. Took over this world thinking we were neat, but all we have done is polluted the oceans, ripped out all the trees, taking all our minerals from the dirt, and we wonder why we aren't who we are supposed to be. Dumb fucks! Love us!